goes. Welcome to Wizard 101. Some people are off doing their things, but I'm here with Charles, the coolest member of our group.
Look, I got a
Cool.
garden. It's
There you
gotta
go.
happen.
I say as I kiss Emma on the back of her head.
Yeah. I was gonna say, surely I am your favorite member of the group.
That doesn't mean you're the coolest, though.
Well, they didn't say cool. They didn't say favorite. They said coolest.
I'm feeling attacked.
As you should.
You think you're entitled to be the coolest?
I think that
I think you're the prettiest.
alright, that's a win. I don't know. It feels
Take the win.
slightly like a bad sign when my significant other thinks my dad is cooler than me. Like, that's not positive development.
And Rachel has the best glasses.
Wow. Dad, you gonna take that?
I'm pretty sure Rachel wears glasses.
I do. Thank you for remembering. I'm not particularly comforted by the fact that my prize, note the heavy air quotes, is an accessory that I can take on and off.
To be fair, everyone here but me wears glasses, so
That's true. I don't wear them very much, though.
you're very cute when you wear
So I
them.
have better glasses than two other people.
There
I don't
you
know,
go.
it's hard to think of, like, things that... I don't see you in person, so it's hard to pick out things.
It doesn't have to be related to my appearance.
This is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
This is you're not helping your case, Leaf.
No,
I
I'm not.
think it's time to be quiet.
Dig
Move
in the
on.
hole deeper
Okay.
and deeper.
Yeah.
The lesson
yeah.
here is never give anyone a compliment.
Yeah, that's the lesson.
Apparently.
That's the lesson.
Ivan's the best at stealing my spot.
Ivan is the best at stealing your spot. He's also the best at licking the butter dish.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Ooh.
Charming.
There is going to be a quest where we have to collect frogs, I am thinking.
He,
But I love having the little frogs
they're just
scattered
little
about.
guys.
There are just little guys everywhere, and I think it's great. Frankly, we need more quests where we collect little guys.
Can I give myself the title of best at cooking?
Yeah, I'm comfortable with that.
Rachel's
not.
had my food before.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how
I
Rachel
don't
is at
think I
cooking,
can cook.
actually,
I know
having
I'm not
never...
a-
I'm pretty good at cooking, so
we need to have a cook-off, apparently.
I was gonna say, fight. And then I get to eat a bunch of delicious
Yeah,
food.
Rachel,
This
next
seems like
time-
a huge win for
Next
me.
time you're coming over, we're gonna have a cook-off between you and me, and I guess Emma and her family will judge.
Oh, this seems like great news for us, Dad.
This seems like a win.
Yeah. The real winners are us, because we get to eat food. Alright.
Can I be the best streamer in our group?
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think that one, since you're the one who owns the
The setup?
streaming equipment.
Oh, I forgot to put Twitch on my phone.
Yeah, I hope we haven't gotten an influx of comments.
No, I can see it here too.
Okay, good.
Twitch just let me... Well, having it on my phone just also lets me make sure the actual stream is looking good.
Yeah.
So,
Currently, we're in an ad break.
yeah.
So they can't hear us at all. But
Pre-roll.
yeah.
So how is the king parsley farming going?
Pretty well. The amber collection is slow going, but
Vibe.
overall appears to be effective. So, hey, who am I to fight it?
There. What about you, Rachel? How's your pet breeding going?
I haven't been doing any, so.
That's
How's
valid.
your farming going then?
It's going. I'm not really doing anything in particular right now.
Fair enough.
I've been passively farming amber for the other crafting spell, but
valid?
honestly, yeah, I've kind of been off the Wizard 101 train for about a week or two.
That's fair.
It happens to the best of us.
What have I been doing? I played Poke Park 2. I
Yeah.
beat like half of the main story yesterday.
Yeah.
And I played a little bit today.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Charles?
Portal of Peril on my main wizard.
Ah.
Oh.
Is this one less glitchy? Because I heard that other ones have broken the game.
It is less glitchy,
That's good.
no doubt about it. It was gone for a pretty long time, and
It
now
was,
it's
yeah.
back. I think it was. They was
Well,
in.
I think the last time it was here, it like genuinely broke the game for everyone. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I guess Rachel is killing today. If she has a deck set up for killing.
I don't have any attack spells in my deck right now.
Never mind then.
I was gonna say we don't usually go like specialized for anyone except for occasionally a storm boss.
This is true.
Yeah, if you want me to kill things, you're gonna have to tell me before I get in the circle.
I was
Before we
mostly
run in.
joking.
I like the Lahetha Quetzal,
I like the Quetzals in general. They're cool.
and I like the Quetzals in general, and I like that this Quetzal is linguistically, canonically a girl.
Yeah.
We need more big, scary bosses that are, canonically ladies.
Yeah.
Especially when they have, like, no...
Androgyny.
Like,
Boobs.
when they're super androgynous.
Yeah.
More winged snakes that are girls.
Yeah.
More weird spider
More winged
creatures.
snakes without boobs. Without boobs.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I forget if it was Wizards or not, but there was some video game where they were like, "These snake people need boobs," and you're
That
like,
was Wizards.
"No."
That was Wizards. There was the snake
That was
archers
Wizards.
in
The
I want to say
nurtures, if you will.
yeah, and we had a conversation. Specifically, this was about.
What?
I think we kind of detoured into the D&D controversy as well when we talked about it, because there was a whole D&D thing about should the snake people have boobs.
Do kobolds have boobs?
That would be another relevant question.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, I'm guessing it depends on the art. I haven't seen canonical art of them with boobs. I think the issue was that there were a series of canonical artistic renditions, right, of female snake people
With boobs.
with snitty.
With snitties.
Snitties. I was gonna say snoobs, but snitty sounds better.
I did not invent the term. It was coined by the good people of Reddit.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
yeah, that sounds like a Reddit term, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like an internet term.
It does, for sure.
That's true. Also, in other news, I got my new charger for my laptop, and it is working wonderfully.
Yes.
Hey,
Ignore us
we had
knocking
snow
on
today.
wood.
What?
Knocking wood.
Knock on wood.
We have snow today.
Oh.
We got snow yesterday, and then it melted.
We are supposed to get snow tomorrow.
May not be a good thing. We'll see.
Yeah, apparently, Uncle
we
Warner
have-
is up north, snowmobiling. Dad will know who this is, although Rachel won't. And at least it was like, on what? Don't ask me, because we don't have any snow.
Yeah.
But apparently he's snowmobiling. Maybe they have some up north. And
I know a lot of places that are like that kind of tourist thing. They make their own snow.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, I don't know about, like, for skiing, yeah. I don't know if there's, like, a snowmobile resort. I don't know if Dad has any idea what Uncle Warner is doing at the moment. Perhaps he does not.
None. But I do know he's up north. That's all I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that that is both a Minnesota and Wisconsin thing.
Yeah. Yeah. You go up north to the cold and the winter.
Yeah.
Which is really impressive because we have so much winter here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Up
Not
north is
getting
where the
enough.
real winter is.
If you need winter for your winter.
Yeah.
In fairness,
I have mixed feelings. The snow didn't stick, but it is going to get below freezing tonight. So it might be really icy tomorrow, which
Ooh.
will suck. So
Oh,
I
well.
need to decide if I'm going. I need to get from my dad's to my mom's house. And I need to decide if I'm doing that tonight, which involves taking the bus in the dark, or if I'm doing that tomorrow and risking buses being out of commission due to ice.
yeah.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, that's a bad outcome.
Yeah.
My temptation would be to counsel you to try tomorrow.
Yeah, that's
so
what I
that
would
you're
think
not
too.
taking the bus in the dark. But
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is this person I'm trying to talk to?
We're just going back and forth.
Yep. We are literally just attempting to convince these two siblings to do what they already want to do. Although, can I just say, this is by far the most reasonable explanation we've been given for why two people won't talk to each other when they're literally 100 yards apart. Like, they're siblings, and I've always kind of hated my brother's guts. Very canonically accurate.
Yeah.
I buy it.
Apparently, we're canonically not a half-bad jewelry maker.
That is true. We are many things.
Apparently. We're the jack of all trades, master of none.
Well, we're actually, I feel like we are masters of some.
We're masters of
with
wizarding.
With all the worlds we've saved, we've got to have mastered something.
I was going to say, I think canonically, you reach Master Wizard in, Dragonspire.
Oh, really?
You're a master of whatever your school is.
Fascinating.
So, we've reached...
Frog.
Yeah, I feel like we do a lot of jewelry making actually in this game.
Yeah, I mean with the crafting and stuff.
Yeah, like this isn't the and like just in like the main storyline, we've made a few pieces of
bejeweled items.
A few bejeweled items over the years. I'm assuming it's been years.
I mean, since we start here and we eventually graduate.
Yeah, like, I would assume it's been years.
It's at least been a year.
I think we graduated at the end of Chrysalis.
True. Well, it's been at least a year because we've been playing for a year.
Well, we've been playing for more than that.
Oh, that's right. We've been playing for almost 2 years.
Yeah, we're coming up on...
Wild.
An anniversary, I think, in the spring.
Yeah, it's in the spring.
Our wizarding anniversary.
Wild.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
It's been a hot minute.
I'm assuming it'll take us at least 3 to fully beat the game.
I think so. I think we've got at least...
We do a full arc per year?
More or less. We get through about an arc a year.
So then it'll take us 4.
Yeah, you know... Yeah.
Plus they keep coming out with more content.
Yeah.
That's true. We'll have to, like, every couple
and
of years...
the arcs all stay the same length.
True. Every couple of years, once we catch up, we'll have to come back and, like, wizard stream the new world for a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what we're gonna do once Wizard Stream is over. Like, I feel like I'm gonna miss this, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like
we could play Toontown.
We could do Toontown or something else. It won't be the same.
It won't be the same, no. We could find another 4-player game to play. We could bring Charles and have him play Raft with us.
True.
It's true.
I'm sure, although if it takes us another minimum of 4 years to finish a game, I'm sure there will be
I think it's going to take 4 years.
New 4-person game.
I think it's going to take like 4 years total for us to finish it.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 years. Okay, yeah.
So we've got another 2 years of gaming. I mean, it's not an imminent problem.
No, it's not.
Perhaps there will be some game that we're all dying to play in 2 years.
Or perhaps Rachel will hate us at the end of this.
Perhaps Rachel will hate us. That seems like not inconceivable.
That seems unlikely.
Yeah, I hope not. Rachel's cool.
Yeah, we don't want to piss off Rachel, but...
Yeah. No.
Well, what might happen is Kubling might be back.
That's true. That's true. Katie might want
to play the game.
We
could all play Stardew Valley together.
We could all play Stardew Valley together.
Because you can, I think, have up to like 8 players.
You can have 8 players on Stardew Valley?
I think so.
Holy potatoes.
Okay, I'm ready to do the fighting. I'm gonna Google how many players you can have in Stardew Valley.
I would have thought it was 4. But
I thought it was 4 as well. but I have so little experience with Stardew that I'm going to default to the expert over here.
Yeah.
I have 0 experience, so.
You know, it could be entertaining to turn the tables.
Stardew's Valley 1.6 update introduced 8-player co-op.
Whoa.
Am I on the main quest? Okay, I am. Why is there so much collecting shit? And Leaf, how are you so fast?
Because I got the frogs right away.
So did I. It was easy.
Same?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm checking bait.
Me too.
Yeah, but
I'm collecting teeth.
Oh, I'm not on that yet.
Me neither. I'm about
I know,
to...
there's like 3 collection quests in a row. It's weird.
yeah, the collecting teeth we need to... Oh, wait, no, I am collecting teeth. I thought we needed to fight things to collect teeth.
No.
That
That would make more sense.
That's what I assumed, because, you know, teeth...
No, apparently they're just lying on the ground.
Wait, where are they lying
Like,
on the ground?
Like they're sharks or
By
something.
snakes. Wait, hang on, I haven't been paying attention. I think there are a lot of snakes. Where we put the bait.
Oh, over there? Okay.
Yeah. Also, remember the map trick that we discovered accidentally last week?
Oh, yeah, the map trick!
Or the week before? I don't know.
Yeah.
Time is an illusion.
Week, I think.
So,
Yeah, it
So our
shows you, like,
pants.
the general area where they are. Oh, shoot, I got pulled into a fight. Can I have some assistance?
First, I'm gonna get things so that.
Yeah, that's valid. I just have no spells. I have 2 attacking spells in my entire deck.
All right. Having now beat you out for the quest, I'll go help. But I have my priorities straight.
No,
Okay.
you're valid.
I
And now
don't
we gotta
think I
gather
am
some
valid for
55
deliberately undermining you,
It's
but
okay.
sure,
It's okay, dear. They'll respawn by the time the fight's over.
that's true.
Oh yeah, I've been reading, rereading a Pokemon fan fiction today. So I've been getting to hear about that.
Meanwhile, I'm watching a TV show adaptation of The Wars of the Roses,
Mhm.
so Leaf has been forced to listen to...
There was like a 40-minute conversation at dinner last night between Emma and her mom about the War of the Roses.
In fairness, Dad was also talking about The War of the
This is
Roses,
true.
so it wasn't just the two of us. This is the problem
I'm going to defend myself as saying that I had never heard of half the people you and Mom were talking about.
That's very fair.
You were into some obscure participants, at least as far as popular knowledge goes.
I wasn't even that far into obscure. That's the worst part. Is like I know the members of the royal family, and that's about it. And not even all of them. I just know some of the women's names, and nobody ever talks about the women's names.
Emma, sorry, I just looked over at our little Santa Claus. He has such a fat ass. The one by the snowman.
He does have that. He's like caked.
He's caked up.
Like there's like a shape there. Like whatever. We have a couple of Santa figurines.
We haven't taken down our Christmas decorations yet.
Yeah.
The tree is still up.
Yeah, it's February and we haven't taken down
I
Christmas.
think we were gonna take it down yesterday, but then we were both dead.
Just
Yeah.
pretend.
We pretend.
We pretend. Anyway, Santa is facing towards the door, and from our angle, he does have
The cake. He's like Deputy Andy when they animated him.
why? Yeah. So when they did the animated episode of Eureka, Leaf like looks
never
at
saw
Deputy
that
Andy's animated form and is like, "Why does he have such a fat ass?" And I'm like,
He does though.
like to be clear, if you look at the animation, like they're not wrong, but like, why the heck is that the first thing you noticed?
I don't know, because he, compared to the art style of the other characters, he had a distinctly fat ass. I don't know what to tell you.
Sure, man.
I'm realizing Rachel doesn't know who Deputy Andy is.
No.
He's a robot
not a
who's
clue.
fucking a house.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. He's a robot that's having sex with a house.
I mean, he is.
Well, I
Wow.
mean, yes. But I feel like it's not fair to say that they're just having sex. They have a very
They have a loving relationship.
They have a wonderful relationship, except for that time she tried to kill him repeatedly.
And the time that she canceled their wedding on their wedding day.
Yeah. Actually, surprisingly, the most tumultuous relationship in that show might be Andy and Sarah.
Yeah.
And that's really saying something because Zane and Joe are right there.
They really are.
Yeah. Like, it's really like neck and neck between the robot.
There was also the really weird thing with the lady who went to cool. Well, now I need to fight these guys apparently.
Defeat Gold Frill
Yeah.
Spike Horn.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that else ready?
I'm gathering
That's where I am.
petrified wood, apparently.
You only
Okay.
have to collect one of those,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be quick, I
Yeah.
promise.
Where-
It's over by us.
Yeah.
You can teleport to any one of us.
Yeah.
The with the lady who went to Australia and broke up with
Oh, yeah.
there was
yeah.
that.
Tess. But her relationship is like it's so like a one-shot season, one and
That's
done
true.
thing that I just don't feel like it qualifies.
I'm still disappointed we didn't get more of the laundromat lady.
Yeah, she just kind of comes and goes. I don't know what's up with that.
She's there for 2 episodes.
Yeah. But you also haven't gotten to season 5 yet.
That's true.
So
We can fight the gold frill spike horns now.
all right, cool.
Bye.
For
I
context,
don't know
we're
why I did
talking
that.
about Eureka, which
Yeah.
is a TV show.
I would say spoilers, but honestly, the show is so incoherent sometimes that I feel like it's almost hard to parse what's going
It's
on.
also like 10 years old.
Yeah. Like if
Yeah, if you didn't catch it in the first 10 years, you're kind of on your own.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's true. I forgot that there's
Yeah.
a Pikachu who's staring at us from our tree.
Yeah, Leaf and I were talking about the number of times. Oh, this was Dad was there for this conversation too. The number of times that they time travel in that show,
Mm-hmm.
and like we were like, well, there's that time, and then there's that other time, and then there's
Do we count each of the
Yeah,
repeated
other
days individually?
so the real. I mean, I don't think we do. I think that counts as one individual looped
Yeah,
day,
fair.
right? Time loops are their own thing. The real question is, do we count both of the time travels in the last episode of season 1 individually?
There were 2 in the last episode of season 1.
Well, right, Henry travels back the first
oh
time,
yeah.
and then Jack travels back the second
I think
time.
that those are separate.
You think those are separate?
yeah.
And then the first episode,
They're done at different times.
Walter, he does a time travel thing too. It's about
That's right.
so there's episode 1. There's the 2 times in episode at the end of season 1.
Mhm.
There's the time loop episode.
Mhm. There's the 2 times they go back to 1947.
There's the 2 times they go back to 1947.
And then there's the final episode.
Oh yeah, and then there's the first / final episode. That is 7 individual instances of time travel in 5 seasons of that show.
Yeah.
Holy right.
Do we count faster than light travel as time
Oh,
travel?
I got
No, I don't
again.
think it counts as time travel. It is
Oh, what was that, Rachel?
Wait, help! Please don't leave me.
What
I still need to
happened?
fight them. I only got 2 instead of 3.
Oh, okay.
shoot.
Yeah.
We're happy to assist.
Thank you.
But yeah. So just for everyone's reference, 7 individual instances of time travel is the sign of quality television that way.
I still think it's hilarious that that Henry still hasn't told anybody the fact that he time travels or both the parallel universe.
That's
when
true.
he's like, no more secrets.
Yeah, it's true. Like at the end of season 1, right, he erases Jack's memory of the event, or at the beginning of season 2, I guess.
Mhm.
And then like it just never comes up again.
Yep, and Henry's like, no more secrets after he has his villain arc. And
That's like, but like, as far as we know, he's never talked about it. Even after they time travel that second time,
even to his new
fourth
wife.
time, whatever. Like he never tells anybody else about this. ever. Like, at a certain point, it's like, I guess they just sort of forgot about it, but like, Henry can't have. So that where does that leave you in interpreting his character? Like, did he just mention it off screen?
I don't think so, because that's a thing that would get a reaction.
Well, yeah, like you would think that would be like there would be some, some blowback from that. Like, but also he and Grace did share memories across timelines.
That's true.
So she might know.
She might know.
But she probably also doesn't realize that he hasn't told anybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, she might just be like, oh, that's kind of romantic, actually. He loved his first wife that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you might actually have warm fuzzies if your husband was, like, that committed to romantic relationships. I'm not sure how I would feel about it, but I think Grace would think it was romantic.
She would, yeah. I would feel really weird about it if it was for another woman.
Like, I feel like Grace would be into it, but that's because she's weird.
We love her, though.
I mean, weird in a good way, right? It's Eureka. If you're not slightly insane, what are you doing there?
This is true.
You know what we really need? We need the sequel series where Jack Carter is retired and now Zoe is running GD.
Oh, that's horrifying. Yes.
And, like, she's got to deal with all the bullshit.
But she wants to be a doctor.
She is a doctor. She could be a doctor and then eventually...
She wanted to be an OBGYN.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you just have the Her and Joe TV show where Joe is the one who's, like, handling all the town stuff, and Zoe's
the head of GD.
Zoe's the head of GD. I mean, at this point, think about how long it's been since that show.
This is true.
Like, literally, Zoe could have finished her degree, come and worked as an OBGYN in Eureka for a decade, and then taken over GD.
That's true. What were you saying, Rachel?
I was going to say, on the vague subject of sequels and doctors, I still have not watched season 2 of Apothecary Diaries, if you ever want to watch that.
No, Dad is, like, seething with rage that I haven't caught up yet.
Seething with rage is kind of a strong statement.
Okay, fine. Katie is seething with rage.
Possibly.
You're mildly irritated. More accurate?
Well, we want to talk about it.
Oh, no, I get it, for sure. I feel bad that I haven't caught up. It
hasn't happened.
Sometimes you're distracted by other things. Sometimes those things are the Wars of the Roses. It's okay. It happens.
Sometimes those things are us being very ill for 2 weeks.
Sometimes those things are us being very ill for 2 weeks.
Oh.
I mean, I'm okay, actually.
But
Leaf is not doing so hot.
I was not doing well for the first half of this week.
Ready to fight?
Yeah, I think we're all here.
Yep, I'm here. I was following someone who was not you guys.
Someone is texting me?
Who?
I don't know, I just got a thing saying failed. Oh, it's Rachel. Oh, okay.
Well, then did you not get my earlier text? Okay.
No, we just saw your text. Okay. I still haven't gotten it, by the way.
That's okay.
So if you need to leave earlier, that's cool.
Probably okay. I just want to make sure that I get started on dinner at 6 instead of like 6:30.
Yeah.
We had burgers.
So
we did have burgers
and fries,
sweet potato fries.
Oh, hi, Hazel. She's so sneaky. I didn't notice she was there.
She is a little ninja.
She is.
And then there's Ivan, who's giant and orange.
He is, yes.
Our cats come in 2 flavors. The assassin and the clown. Am I wrong?
No, but whenever you say clown, I think of Olivia.
I'm not gonna lie to you, when I said clown, I immediately thought of Olivia.
I love how you've only watched 1 episode with him in it.
He is a character who really sticks in your memory.
Yeah.
He's distinctive.
For clarification, this is the Chaos Clown from the dice roll.
I think that for maybe more useful clarification, this is somebody's D&D or Pathfinder.
Oh yeah, Pathfinder character. Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be.
Which I feel like German clown makes more sense if you realize that it's somebody's Pathfinder / tabletop role-playing game character.
Because like a giant snake Furby.
Yeah. I will say that I got to the episode where they're doing the hard question is which of your stuffed animals would come to life.
Oh yes, I was there for this.
Yeah. But the fact that Ritz is like, yeah, it would just be Voliovia as a Furby.
Yeah.
And it's like,
have you seen Ritz's giant Furby?
No.
It's like 4 feet tall.
Ritz is just a fascinating individual.
Yes, they are.
I hope they're in therapy because I feel like there's a lot science could learn from their brain.
Okay.
That's all I got.
It's been a while since I've had the experience where it's like a friend of yours is really into something that you have no context for, so you just hear the wildest sentences like boom 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 all in a row.
Yeah.
Like what just happened there.
And you remember how much of like enjoying a story is learning to speak a new language, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I got off the sigil.
I want you to know I just got something for a housing inventory item called Pathfinder. And I now need to go see what it is because I feel like this is a fascinating thing to get in my inventory as we're talking about Pathfinder.
Yeah. What is it?
I have no idea. 1 second. I'm gonna go to all housing items because I forgot that was a thing. Pathfinder. It's a plant. It is a fern. I don't know what to make of this, but it feels vaguely prophetic for some reason.
Quinn, hurry!
Charles isn't on either.
I did hit X, but now my screen is frozen.
Oh.
He was in the right position, so I don't know if he's on.
Yeah. A crocodile.
You're here. It
He's
looks
here
like
now.
you're here.
Yeah, he's here. I see the long what's it called? The lyre pipe hat.
The link hat. I need to play more oracles.
No, because the link hat is a Phrygian cap.
Oh, okay.
No, maybe I'm wrong. That's a Smurf hat. You're right. It is the link hat.
I need to play more Oracle of Seasons.
I feel like the link hat is shorter, though.
It depends on the link.
That's true.
One of the link's hats is sentient.
I am fascinated by this information.
Right.
Trey, which link's hat is sentient?
Minish cap link. See? It's a little bird.
It is a little bird. So that... Yeah, that's a hat.
It's a hat. I believe it
So-
lets him shrink.
So when it's short, it's called a Phrygian cap. Although usually Phrygian caps like flop forward like a Smurf hat.
Yee.
And then when it's long, it's a lyre pipe hat. Like
Wow.
that.
I see.
But this is the sort of important sartorial historical knowledge you get from our streams.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I really like historical clothing, and historical hats in particular are really fascinating to me.
You're valid.
It's like this and sewer systems. I love a sewer system.
I love you, dear.
Yeah, you should prepare yourself for if we ever go to Rome, because I am gonna want to go to see the Cloaca Maxima.
That's a horrifying name, but okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to hear this? I hate to tell you this, but it's even worse when you realize that it translates to the Great Anus.
No, I know it does.
Oh, good.
No, I know what a cloaca is.
I know what a
I had
cloaca
chicken.
is.
Well, but like cloaca, like I feel like it has a slightly different connotation now.
You didn't know me when I had a large internet deep dive with a friend about whether or not kobolds have cloacas.
No, I did not. But that makes sense. Because I'm like, really? Because cloaca really has a different definition now. It's not an anus. It's more of a...
It's a bird anus.
It's well, no, because it's not...
Okay.
But, okay.
Birds only have one hole.
They have one hole.
So,
yes.
Right.
It
Okay.
is technically
Okay.
an anus, but a multi-purpose anus.
Okay, let's choose a different topic of conversation.
I am very sorry for bringing it up, but also not sorry at all
No, I
because
know you're
sewer
not
systems are awesome,
Okay.
and we should all be delighted that we have them.
Yes, I am delighted that we have a sewer system.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
you killed Rachel.
You know, that is a sign that I've done my job correctly.
That is true.
Like, I feel like if Rachel is not sounding vaguely pained by the end of our conversation, and or super hyped up about a very obscure topic, has our conversation really been a success?
True. Also, I'm thinking, if we get a bigger kitchen, what are we gonna do with this?
We continue to use it for extra storage.
Yeah, that's fair. We've got like a mobile kitchen island.
Yeah. I think it continues to be useful, right? It doesn't matter how big our kitchen gets, we're always going to need a place to shove more stuff.
Especially the random stuff that we have we don't use often.
Right. Like,
we could put the stuff from up there in there once we have more space.
exactly. I feel like it's also really good. Like, I like having our microwave and our toaster oven on
That's true.
because that just frees up more counter space.
This is true. I like counter space.
We are now having a home decorating conversation on stream,
Yes.
which is really hilarious, especially because the people on stream, including the other humans in this conversation, do not have visual access to our apartment and cannot figure out what
We
we're
have like a
describing.
galley kitchen.
Yeah, that's one way to describe it.
It's a little wider than some. It's wider than my grandma's old kitchen was.
It's not a bad kitchen.
It's not a bad kitchen. I just want a bigger one.
Yeah,
Also, we should get a bigger microwave at some point.
our microwave is very small. This was the microwave that was in my mom and dad's house when we first moved in.
Oh wow.
And we how long did we make it before we replaced the microwave, Dad? Do you think? Like, was it?
In this house?
Yeah,
Not very long, I don't think.
yeah. Did we think we made it a month?
Any little one?
6 months?
Oh, I think it was less than 6 months for sure, but
Yeah.
more than a month.
Somewhere in that range. Like, I was like,
Like it wouldn't fit like a full size plate, right?
It fits a full size plate if you tilt it before you put it
if
in.
you wiggle a little bit, it fits just fine.
Oh, no. Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah, no.
I would not be able to do it.
I mean, I
the
feel like
price
the other
is
thing
right.
is our plates might be a little smaller than the ones we had
Yeah, that's
at
true.
my old house.
That's true.
Like, our plates might be the correct size for this microwave. Well, correct size. They fit.
Yes.
They fit is the important
Barely.
part. Barely. You can get them to fit.
Yeah.
They can be made to fit.
Yeah.
I did not kill the boss. That's unfortunate.
Oof.
Sorry, that was, I think, my bad. I forgot that I needed to be using feints. I've
I-
gotten so used to just shooting.
I honestly,
Oh,
like,
that didn't go
wasn't...
for some reason.
I didn't think I was going to get to hit. I really thought Dad was going to kill it before I
me
went.
too.
So, like, all of a sudden the spell was casting, and I was like, wait.
Or did I just not cast it correctly?
Yeah.
I think you might have fizzled.
Maybe. I don't
think
know.
I-
I wasn't
Oh
paying...
no, you got stunned. There's
Well,
a.
cast.
Oh,
You have stun shields.
Oh, there's some stun shields. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like,
I love
wait,
how much we don't pay attention to the video game we're
I
playing.
was gonna say, we tend to get
I
easily
clicked
distracted.
cast, but then all of a sudden, like nothing had happened. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
I didn't see the animation that.
Yeah, I had the same reaction. I was like, why am I casting? Did Dad not destroy them all with his storm wizard?
Yeah.
So, I actually
Yeah.
have to
But I-
ask, because I feel like we've all played these wizards for a while now. Do you guys want to talk about, like, what we think the various advantages / disadvantages of our schools are?
I like being able to do a shit ton of blading,
Yeah.
but I can't do a lot of damage. To be fair, the most annoying part about playing a balance wizard is fighting balance bosses.
Yeah, because you don't have any way to really
I mean, I have Chimera and I have
Whoa!
Whoa!
Can we just appreciate the 20,000 damage?
Wow!
Holy shit!
But yeah, I mean,
Wow.
like Chimera and Hydra are both good, but they're both also only single hits.
Yeah.
So Power Nova is what I do for most of my damage.
Right.
But balance bosses always have super balance resist. That is my biggest issue currently because there's
Right.
no like prisms for balance.
And there's no prism, is there?
Yeah, there's not.
No. That's frustrating.
I generally like Def because it's a nice mix of everything. Like, I can do a fair amount of like blading and buffing. and then I don't have to cast heals as a separate turn. So that's I really really like the drain spells, because when I was desperately leveling up to catch up to you guys, those were a lifesaver.
Yeah. I have really liked, I have a Death Wizard who is level 60 something, and I always tell myself I need to level her up more because she was a lot of fun to play. And I may yet go back and play her some because she was a lot of fun, and I'd really like to do more with her.
Yeah. I will say because I haven't played like solo in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe the game has changed a little bit because the content I was running was a lot of the original content.
Yeah.
So
I will say that I have found Death Wizards, especially through that first arc, are very independent. You can do a lot of it by yourself.
I think
and even
that's
up
the
to
main
Celestia,
advantage. If you're playing by yourself, those Death Wizards are really, really good at that. That's their main thing, because they attack and heal at the same time, right? So you don't have to.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that if you're playing life, you can heal, but you have to save up the pips to do that, and then you can't be hitting.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I found my Life Wizard really hard to play, actually.
And yet somehow
Yeah.
he's your other max level.
Yeah, but I suffered.
Wow.
Fair. And what do you think about Storm, Charles?
Yeah, that's kind of what originally brought it up.
I think it's pretty easy. Even by yourself, occasionally you'll if it's a storm boss or it's a bunch of storm people, you can have trouble, or if they cast a lot of weaknesses. But generally speaking, you can do so much damage so quickly that you can solo it pretty easily.
Fair.
Yeah.
When I
That
do
was
the side,
definitely-
do side quests, I don't have too much trouble.
Yeah. That was just something I had issues with when I first started playing through this game. I was playing through on an Ice Wizard.
Yeah.
And everything took so long because I was doing it all solo.
Yeah. I quite liked playing Kestrel. I liked the Myth School, just overall. I will say that I think she is very much... I think my favorite thing about her is that she is a big hitter. I like that a lot. I think in my heart of hearts, I enjoy crushing things. I am perhaps a slightly violent soul. I like winning.
Yeah, you're valid.
You got some aggressions to work out.
It's probably all my father's fault.
I don't think that's a surprise. The aggression thing.
Not that being my father's fault thing.
Yeah.
All right, I need one more pip. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't get the Tempest. I have to wait for Stormlord.
yeah. But I will say that I think that Myth is definitely a big hitter, and I don't think it takes me very long to kill most of the time. But there is I don't have that. You are able to hit without saving up that many pips, I feel like, Dad. In Storm. In Myth, you do have to spend that time to save up those pips. Because if you don't, you will you can't kill with a low level spell. Just not doable most of the time. So that means that I am waiting a little bit longer, and I have to blade, and I have to blade, and I have to blade. So it's not like as bad as Ice, but there's definitely a little more waiting, and you do take a little bit more of a beating. That said, you can totally solo very nasty bosses all by myself. Including ones that, like, I remember you coming to me and being like, I can't get this one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
And I think the issue is, like, I can do damage, but I have to spend so long setting up that I die.
Yeah, and that is the problem that I had with Ice sometimes, where you just... The amount of time it took to set up meant that you were really, like, racing against the boss. I have had a few fights on Kestrel where I am, like, they'll hit me, I hit them, they'll hit me, I hit them. especially with life bosses or death bosses, if they can heal themselves repeatedly, then it gets a little dicier. If you can't kind of save up enough to kill them.
That was 6 digits of damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
6 digits of damage starting with a 6.
Yeah.
We're getting towards the 1 in a million badge, you guys.
Yes, we are.
That is pretty dark.
We could totally do 1 in a million if we.
I just got hydrate from. I have hydrated. Big Boss Man is here now.
Hi, Big Boss Man.
He asked if we're winning. I think we are.
We are definitely winning.
But yes, it would not surprise me if we just happened to accidentally get 1 in a million on Charles just during stream without trying.
I think that actually is what I want to happen.
Yeah.
Like the rest of us, I think it might be fun to like actually go out and get it.
I almost got it back at like level 70 or something like that. Like I saved up a bunch of treasure cards, and then I forgot to cast 1 treasure card. I had a whole checklist, and I didn't get the badge, and I didn't feel like going back and redoing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's fair.
Oops.
All right, Pitch Black Lake, here we come.
All right.
Nice.
Here we are, in underwater area number 27.
Yup.
Oh.
How to use those animations once you make them.
I was gonna say.
It's because they have like unique animations for all the mounts and stuff.
All right. Yeah.
This one has is more gray.
Yeah. Well, it's the Pitch Black Lake, so I would assume
that's fair.
They color scaled it accordingly.
That's true.
All right.
Pop.
Yeah, sorry, I am just also interacting with the chat while not necessarily speaking on stream.
You're good. You may interact with chat as you see fit. Besides, the rest of us are plenty entertaining on our own. Thank you very much.
True. This is
Yes,
true.
we are.
And it's also just weird to be like interrupting conversations to talk with like a guy in chat.
Yeah.
Even though guy in chat is my good friend, it's just a little awkward.
Yeah. No. Fair enough.
Oh, Hazel is still sitting by the gnome.
Yeah, Hazel likes to chill with the gnome in the Hawaiian shirt.
She likes that there is cloth on that table, though.
Yeah, she does. She really enjoys it, clearly.
We have some holiday table runners out.
Yes. In this house, we really enjoy Christmas.
Yes.
Up until February.
Yes. To be fair, we were both dying for a lot of January.
Yeah, we had several weeks where we were not doing so.
But hopefully now that it is February, we will not be as dead. Knock on wood.
February is gonna be better. I tell myself that. I mean, the other thing is, I feel like there is something to be said for the fact that we are through the 10 darkest weeks of the year. Like,
that's true.
No joke.
It's like actually starting to be a little light out when I drive to work in the morning.
I know. Well, what's really nice is that it's still light out when I start to drive home.
True.
Like, it's light out when I get to work and it's light out when I go home, and that makes a big difference for me personally.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just nice to not
be in the dark.
Yeah. I mean, I get time outside in the sunlight since I
work with Lowlands.
I in my real life, I am a preschool teacher.
Mm-hmm. Shock and horror. I didn't know that.
I was gonna say, I'm sure everyone on chat or in voice call is very surprised by this. When I am not a level 90 myth wizard, I am a preschool teacher.
I work with pesticides.
No, you don't.
No, I do. We put pesticides in the paint.
That is not what I want to hear about the paint that goes on boats.
Yeah, fair. We're trying to do it without it, but that's about all I can say. And Charles does the Charles.
Yeah.
And Rachel does the Rachel.
Yeah, they both have jobs.
No, I'm unemployed.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay, fine.
Charles has
Still
a job.
looking.
Yeah.
I wish I was employed.
Office drone.
Your job, I feel like your job, hilariously, for a while there was changing so regularly, like, not in like a bad way, just in like the specifics of what you were doing were changing enough that I legitimately did not know what you were doing.
Oh yeah, I had like, I don't know, 5 job titles in 2 years or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, you seem like you've
Yeah.
settled somewhere where you're happy and like where you're doing work that you enjoy.
Well,
but like,
I was kind of doing the same thing all the way along. They
Yeah.
just, it was sort of a new function in the company, and they kept sort of changing their mind about
what to call
where it belonged, or what to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and like,
That's
like,
kind
we
of
were
true
doing-
for both my mom and my stepmom.
Yeah.
I just kind of smile and nod. I'm like, if you're happy, cool. If you're not happy, in the case of my mom, at the very least, you're going to retire soon. So,
True.
but I can never keep track of what they're doing.
Oh, pet.
My mom has had the same job for like my entire life. I don't even think, I mean, like my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
She took
Right.
a couple years off when me and Katie were born, but other than that, she's a teacher though, so it's different.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like that's doxing anything, you know. She
I think you've also mentioned that before.
yeah, she is a teacher.
Educator.
She is an educator out of school, and she is a thing. Yeah, she teaches,
Mm-hmm.
but at least I have a very clear sense of what teachers do,
Yeah.
having been in school myself.
Yeah. And having taught yourself.
Yes, I have taught myself now. Although I have not done what preschool teaching's a little different.
Oh, I meant you're like that one summer.
Oh
you
yeah,
did.
yeah. Well, I did that, but that was a little bit
Different.
That was different, but
But
yeah. Anyway,
also, Emma keeps just obtaining new stickers for her phone case.
in my
Because
defense,
she got a new phone case.
yeah, I got a new phone case, and we've been giving stickers out at my job because like, whatever. One of my coworkers brought in a big book of stickers, and every time we hand out stickers, she's like, "Would you like a sticker?" And I'm like, I would like a sticker. So now I have stickers.
Tell them the stickers.
I have some bacon and a little macaron with a smiley face and a pink donut with sprinkles.
And you also have your pop socket, which is a bee.
I have a pop socket, which is a bee, and some wildflowers. My phone case is pink.
Ivan likes to chew on it.
Ivan does like to chew on the corners.
Because it's the rubbery.
It's like silicone or something.
He likes to do that on my phone too, which it also has the silicone corners.
Yeah. Ivan is kind of a moron.
He is.
He's sweet, but oh my goodness.
He's the kind of... So, all cats are their own unique kind of autism. Ivan likes all of the different textures.
What?
Sorry, I was looking at the blades on Charles, and I was trying to figure out if we put 3 elemental blades on him or 2.
But also, we just got a reward to stretch, so I'm gonna get up.
I am actually gonna stretch too because that sounds like a good idea.
Up over the head.
I feel slightly stiff, so I'm gonna stretch.
Down to the toes. Ab twists. Arms. Chest. There we go. We have done the stretch.
We're now fitness streaming.
The boss man says, I love zoning out for a second and being unable to tell if we're talking about a human child or an animal.
I feel like the worst part is that with me it could really be either. Although I don't usually talk about
Your kids on stream.
Kids on
Usually
stream.
it's an animal.
it's almost always an animal because I do my best to not discuss the kids on stream because I feel like that
It's a little weird.
it's a little weird. They deserve privacy and anonymity.
The
They are small.
Smollens.
Yes.
So. And unless Rachel has gathered a human child we're unaware of.
I was gonna say, I would like to point out that my dad has produced 2 entire human children.
That's true.
They are not really children anymore.
Yeah, both of you are over
Even
the
adults.
age of majority.
Yeah. human adults. I pay taxes and everything. By the way, this is a totally a detour. Do you need my tax information, Dad?
Yes.
Okay.
I have your tax.
Oh, sorry.
organizer.
What is this?
Okay.
What is this? Is this oil?
Uh,
What is this, Emma?
I would assume it's tar,
Oh yeah, I suppose. It's horrifying.
yeah, because the
right? Ain't the La Brea tar pits a thing?
Oh, correct. It is the goop.
yeah, it's the
We went
dinosaur
to La
tar
Brea
pit.
and we went to the Pitch Black Lake, so I'm
Oh.
assuming it's like
Oh,
What?
sea cucumbers,
Anglerfish.
and anglerfish. I love the anglerfish.
A big lady.
Piranha.
Ye. Yes, so throughout the week, our rugs get progressively more and more out of place
Yes.
because our cats are insane at night.
Yeah, it's amazing how often we wake up and like everything in the apartment has been moved.
Yes, like the rug in front of our kitchen sink will be on the other side of the kitchen.
Yeah, that sort of thing. And it's like,
that is pretty weird.
how did you do it in complete silence?
Yeah.
And how is
It's
it that I
amazing
fell
how
asleep?
stealthy they can be when they want to be.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, and like, A, they did it in complete silence. And B, I woke up and fell asleep with the cat on top of me,
Mm.
ostensibly in approximately the same position.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm beginning to feel slightly like cad here, you know?
Yeah, fair. I mean, to be fair, Hazel does not sleep with me.
That's true.
She occasionally did back when I was like in college or living with my parents. But now that there are other soft places for her to sleep, she's like, I will take advantage of the other soft places unless you are dying. She's also very particular about how she sleeps. So
Yeah. She's kind of prissy.
she is. We love her.
We do. I love her to bits and pieces. Ivan, meanwhile, is like, the ideal sleeping position is flopped horizontally across the middle of your back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you have a cold? Your lungs hurt? That's unfortunate. I'm just gonna shift a little bit so your lungs hurt more.
Mm-hmm. Emma was giving him scritches this morning, and
Yeah.
she had to keep moving him so he wouldn't roll off the bed.
I literally stopped him from rolling off the bed 4 times.
It was great.
It was, yeah. My cat. Yeah.
Those death noises.
I think this is hilarious. I don't, of course, have my
Your audio on.
audio on, so I'm like, they have death noises, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
They are little screeches.
Little screeches. I
By the green death moon, I can't believe they cut us off.
I appreciate the river guys. They're cool.
yeah.
So we need to fight these guys again?
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh! Sabretooth, the spell I have never used, is ready for an upgrade.
nice.
And we go.
In we go. This is probably the last fight I can do tonight.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I will say that I'm a little bit disappointed because I think the next fight is the boss fight, but
Suffer.
I'm sorry.
it's not your fault. It has nothing to do with you or your other obligations and everything to do
Oh,
with
I joined a fight with different people.
That would explain where you went.
I was like, wait, we're missing someone.
I know. I was kind of waiting till.
Me too. And then I just kind of was like, all right, I'm hopping in without Quinn, but
Also, I just got Big Mouth and was like, maybe you should start using Sabretooth. And I'm like, it's a 10 pip single target spell, and I'm not the damage dealer. I don't get 10 pips in a fight.
no. And I have truthfully, I have a 10 pip single damage spell too, and I don't use it, and I am a damage dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just not that useful. Like,
Yeah.
there is a reason they created a new system for creating pips so that you have 2 different gauges that you have to power up.
Yep.
Because waiting that long
Sucks.
is difficult, and you can't do it.
Yeah.
I will say that our next our next attack spell, my next attack spell is an attack all, and I think they're all attack all
Oh,
spells.
that would be nice.
I know the death one is.
Oh, is it the
And I know this-
Artorias one?
What?
Because there's like everyone gets a copy of the art of like Artorias
No, that
that's like themed to school. Or did we already get that?
we already got that,
we
or
already-
we should.
At the end of Avalon.
And Avalon.
Did I get that? Did I pick that up?
No. I don't know.
It's
feels-
probably automatic. I probably have it and never use it because I don't
Right.
use attack spells anymore.
But
Yeah.
sorry, it feels very
Well,
strange
now,
not
ready
to
for
be
an
in a
upgrade.
fight with you guys.
Yeah. I have Avenging Fossil, which is attack 1 and then slight damage over time to everyone, which is an
Yeah.
interesting way of doing.
Yeah, I think the next one is I think actually is the next attack spell that Rachel's gonna get Hulu.
I think so, yeah.
Am I losing my mind on that one? Cthulhu is great. I
That
love
is
that
a
one.
great spell.
That's just a fun
Nice.
spell in general. And I think you're about to get lightning bugs, aren't you, Dad?
Yeah, is that the Shadow Pip spell? I think it is.
I think it is, and I think my next one is the bug atlas spell.
Ooh, one of your spell writings is done.
No, it's just. Oh, I guess it is. I thought I had picked one up.
Nah.
My God, it's
Nice.
not one of the spells I ever used, but
Oh, vibe.
I gotta head out now.
Bye.
right,
so-
bye, Rachel. Have a good week.
Have a nice
Bye,
night.
Rachel.
Yeah, wish me luck that the transportation system doesn't like fully shut down,
Don't die.
which it sometimes does when we get ice and snow because there's so many
Yeah,
hills.
I
That
can't
is a story
imagine
for
living in a
next
place where like ice and snow shuts everything down.
Yeah, no.
Remind me next week to tell you about the quote unquote Great Seattle Freeze.
Yes.
Do I want to know how
That's a
pathetic
fun
it is?
It was a record snowfall for us.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
We got like we got our annual high of snow in the space of a month.
Ooh, yeah.
Whoa. All right. Well, you'll tell us about it next
All right.
time.
Yee, see you
On that
later.
note, cheers.
Bye. All right. You're still fighting.
I'm still fighting, yeah. With these two randos.
Do you want us to stick around for a minute?
Sure, why not?
I mean, I'm here either way, so
True.
I'm attached.
Yeah, just a little bit. We maybe live together.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, we're done.
Cool.
Oh,
Now
okay.
we may go.
There we go. Now I'm tapped back into the game. Okay. I am gonna leave the VC now. Gosh, I got 8 messages
Bye.
during stream. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, your dad already left.
Yep.
Okay. Let me like go to the stream ending thing. Who are we following that's live? Who am I following that's live? Oh, Tanks is live. It's been a long time since we said hi to him. Let's go say hi to him. He's playing a tabletop RPG. I cannot tell which one, but one of them. So I'll see you guys over there. Hopefully we can stream on Tuesday. Otherwise, we will stream next week. Bye!